should you scout for Greta and Breloom? Is she any good? Well, first things first, you should definitely scout for her to end your emotional damage with Battle Rally whenever this stupid combination comes out. Field sprint or sprint field, who cares? This problematic combination will finally be solved by this one sync pair. But then we need two more. And who the next two sync pairs are gonna be, who knows? But we finally have our very first grass type sprint field combination. This is a field sync pair, or rather, this is a poke fair, meaning that every single time you get her, you can get 4 5-star power-ups as well as 4 field roll cake coins, which you need 20 in order to exchange for field roll cake to give anyone with the field EX roll their field, EX roll, which I guess it will be a very, very good idea to give Greta that field EX roll to, address the problems, we mentioned earlier. But anyway, guys, let's take a look at her kit right now. And again, she's a sprint sync pair with an EX roll of field. Let me tell you what this does if you are not aware. So the sprint EX roll, if you use your sync move, you get to lower your sync move countdown -3 for the very first sync move. The field EX roll will bring in, grassy terrain. After your very first sync move, that first sync move is already going to be powered up by grassy terrain, and that grassy terrain is going to be extended a little bit longer than your usual grassy terrain, which is a very good thing. That combination is quite okay, I guess, meaning that your next sync move, whoever is going to use their sync move, is going to definitely have that grassy terrain active because your sync move countdown is going to be lowered with the sprint EX roll. That field EX roll is definitely going to extend that grassy terrain long enough for you to use your next sync move. Anyway, attack stat, not too bad, 482. If you give her 6-star EX, that will go up to 522. But then giving her the EX roll will not raise that attack stat even more. It will just raise your defense, special defense, and speed stat. In terms of passive skills, you have max move, team free move next. You have to use your max move, give everyone free move next. Use status Pokemon move stat up 9. And what are your status moves? You have Spore, you have Deep Sleep Spore. Your buddy move is also a status move, and it will raise any of your stats at random, which is okay. Turbo Turf 2 quickly charges your move gauge when the field is grassy terrain, making her quite fast. Sprint sync pair, I guess, known for being fast and dealing with the move gauge. Now, you have Bullet Seed, not exactly the strongest attack down there, but you can hit the opponent 2 to 5 times, okay? Spore puts the opponent to sleep. 100% accuracy is a good thing, guys, because, normally if you have Hypnosis or you have any other thing, lower accuracy, you have to give the lucky skill Troublemaker 1 so that the accuracy of said status move will double. So that means you will have a 100% chance of making the opponent fall asleep. Spore has 100% accuracy. That opens up your lucky skill for other lucky skills. So that's a good thing, considering that she also has a special or exclusive lucky cookie. And then Deep Sleep Spore, you have to use any move first, and then the Deep Sleep Spore will activate. You can use this twice, and then what this does is that it will lower every single opponent's speed stat -3. It will raise every single ally's speed stat +3. It will lower your sync move countdown -1. It will never miss. And it will put every single opponent to sleep. So Spore only makes one opponent fall asleep. Deep Sleep Spore will never miss and will put every single opponent to sleep, plus lower your sync move countdown, plus raise your speed stat +3, plus lower your opponent's speed stat -3, which is nice. Be Ready is her trainer move. it raises your sync, or rather, it reduces your sync move countdown -1, raises your attack stat +4, and maximizes your critical hit rate. So again, a lot of things to do with the sync move countdown over here. Max overgrowth is you can use this to max move every single one of these new sync pairs have a Dynamax form, and this will bring in grassy terrain. And grassy terrain will power up your normal attacks, nor it will power up your sing move as well. But remember that if you have her EX roll already, you probably don't want to use max overgrowth. Then at immediately the next turn, you use your sing move, because that sing move, if you have your EX roll activated, will also bring in grassy terrain, and that sing move is already going to be powered up by grassy terrain. So the more your speed stat is raised, the stronger your attack or your sync move is gonna be. And you can maximize your speed stat by using your buddy move, Deep Sleep Spore, twice. That will raise everyone's speed stat, every single ally speed stat +3, which is nice. But then, that is actually the only thing about her kit. So you get to bring in grassy terrain, you get to sleep chain. Sleep chain, I'm not sure if it's still relevant now, but I just did a video of Signusuit Cyrus. He had a Sing Grid upgrade right now. If you haven't seen the video yet, I just did a video of Signusuit Cyrus sleep chaining the opponent, so I guess it's kind of still relevant. And the moment you spawn the opponent, you raise a random stat for yourself. And if you use Deep Sleep Spore, well, you can raise your speed stat and everything and lower the opponent's speed stat and, put all opponents to sleep. So that's her 1 out of 5 kit. And again, at 1 out of 5, you can already give yourself the Sprint 6-star EX. And you can give her the field EX roll, and finally address that irritating battle rally issue of this combination. I guess that's the most important thing about this sync pair. So your Lucky Cookie, again, with Spore having 100% accuracy, you open up your space for Lucky Cookie strike attack down 2. So every single time you use Bullet Seed, every single hit of Bullet Seed has a 30% chance of lowering the opponent's attack stat -1. So if you're lucky and Bullet Seed hits 5 times, and your strike attack down 2 procures 5 times in a row, that means when you use Bullet Seed, the opponent's attack stat goes down -5 immediately. That's a good thing. 1 out of 5, you got Antitoxin for your Sync Grid. 2 out of 5, you got Be Ready Hit and Heal 9 so that you get a gradual healing effect. Be Ready MP Refresh 2 so that you can lower your Sync Move countdown again, maximize your attack stat, your critical hit rate should already be maxed out there. Bullet Seed Move Gauge Refresh 3, Catalytic Infliction, Deep Sleep Spore Move Gauge Refresh 3. Good Nightmares 3 powers up your attacks when the opponent is asleep. Grassy Cushion to lower the opponent's attacks against you when there's grassy terrain. Natural Remedy Quick Cure. Spore Move Gauge Refresh 3. Super duper effective 3 if the opponent is weak to grass type attacks. And Verdant Recovery 1. When there's grassy terrain, you get to recover HP when you attack. Now take note that if there's grassy terrain, this is default. If you use grass type attacks when there's grassy terrain, or if you use grass type moves, so if you use Spore, you actually recover HP every single time you use attack or a grass type move when there's grassy terrain. And with Verdant Recovery 1, you double that recovery. With Be Ready Hit and Heal 9, you give yourself regen as well. So that's triple recovery for yourself. Grassy Terrain recovery, Verdant recovery, and regen recovery. So a lot of recovery for this sync pair. That's 2 out of 5. 3 out of 5, you got Bullet Seed Speed Up, moves up 5. If you have raised your speed stat, Bullet Seed is 50% stronger, which you can easily raise your speed stat. Cakewalk, the lower the opponent's speed stat is, the stronger your sync move is gonna be. you know, you can lower the opponent's speed stat the way you raise your speed stat up. Endurance. You have Fierce Entry 2. At the start of the battle, give you attack buff. But you can also, you know, just get an MP refresh for your trainer move here. Punishing Strike 2. Every single time you use Bullet Seed, there's a 30% chance every hit of Bullet Seed to lower the opponent's defense stat -1. So, a nice debuff for Singpair here. Earlier, we talked about the attack stat with her Lucky Cookie. And now you can also lower the opponent's defense stat. If you're lucky, 1 Bullet Seed, if it hits 5 times and this procures 5 times in a row, that's attack -5 and defense -5 with 1 Bullet Seed. Recharging Strike 4, 50% chance of recovering 1 move gauge per hit of Bullet Seed. You can fill up your move gauge immediately with just 1 Bullet Seed. Charges up your move gauge really well. Spore, use status move on opponent defense down 9. So you can either use Spore to lower the opponent's defense stat or have Punishing Strike 2 instead if you prefer to use Bullet Seed. And then you have Max Overgrowth, and then your sync move becomes more powerful. That is a 3 out of 5. So far, she has 1 multiplier with Cakewalk, and then you have your built-in Cakewalk. The lower the, or rather, you have built-in Inertia. The higher speed stat is, the stronger your sync move is gonna be. Plus Grassy Terrain. 4 out of 5, you got Grassy Terrain Extension. To extend the duration of Grassy Terrain, I think this piles up with the Field EX roll. And then Soften Up 1, you're basically guaranteed that your sync move is gonna be a critical hit when you use a sync move against the opponent. 5 out of 5, guaranteed triple. Basically guarantees that your Bullet Seed is gonna hit at least 3 times. Because normally Bullet Seed only hits 2 to 5 times in a row. If you're unlucky, it only hits 2 times. Guaranteed triple raises that chance 3 times minimum to a maximum of 5 times. And then Unfortunate Strike 4 at 5 out of 5. Every hit of Bullet Seed will lower 1 random stat of the opponent, whether it's attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed, accuracy, or evasiveness. So not only are you lowering the opponent's attack stat, not only are you lowering the opponent's defense stats with, I think, 3 out of 5. And then you also lower the opponent's speed stat with your Deep Sleep Spore, your buddy move. And now at 5 out of 5, you get to lower any other stat that you have not lowered from the opponent. But that is locked at 5 out of 5 copies. So, what can I say about this sync pair? So, really good with move gauge management. Really nice. Sleep Chainer, if you like to play with sleep chaining. Nice Grassy Terrain setter. And I guess, again, if you decide to give her the EX roll, as well as 6-star EX her, that's basically guaranteed that your next sync move, whether it's from Greta or any other sync pair, is gonna be powered up by Grassy Terrain. It's gonna extend that long. It's gonna be, your sync move countdown is gonna be really fast. And again, this addresses any issue you have with Battle Rally. As also very nice debuffer over here. But that aside, what can I say about this sync pair? What should I rate this sync pair? Well, in terms of current meta need of Battle Rally, I would definitely rate her a 10 out of 10 SAS. But in terms of usability with the grass types that we have, with the nice grass types that we have, what can I rate you with? Well, let me check Poma tools right now and filter by grass type, and let's see what overpowered grass type we have. We have Mixed Red. Mixed Red is super duper strong. There's no denying how much I like using Mixed Red, even better than any other grass type we have. Signesuit Lyra is also very powerful with the infinite flinch chain or something like that. Acerola, Signesuit Acerola is really good as well. And then there's a lot of other very good grass types. But again, if you want a guaranteed, you don't have to worry about grassy terrain, you want to use your sync move really quickly the next turn, Greta can help make that happen. In all seriousness, I would rate her an 8.5. If you were to remove the sprint and field the requirement for the battle rally thing, I would rate her an 8.5, just because of I like Sleep Chain and how she can debuff the opponent as well as stuff like that, and the sing move acceleration definitely helps. If you want to play with MP refreshes, definitely will help. Sing move reduce, sing move reduce, sing move reduce. That said, I think that's about it for this sync pair. Let me know your thoughts. If you're scouting for Greta and Breloom, I'm excited about this sync pair. Scout if she's your fave, or if you want that combination right away. Skip if you're saving for the anniversary or the run up to 5-year anniversary happening next month. And with that said, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button for me, as well as let me know in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to help me out monetarily, there's your page, coffee.com/splgum. My animal flow training is coming really soon. I need your help, so help me out over here or become a member. Click it down below. Haven't had any new members for quite a while now. I wonder if there's gonna be an increase. Who knows? Maybe you. Maybe it's gonna be you. Until then, that's it for this video. See you in my scouts probably this Friday. Friday's okay. Sunday is gonna be late, and then the next day is Tuesday, which is fine, I guess. Greta is coming on a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So good luck scouting for her. She's the last out of all the new sync pairs coming this month, as well, aside from the damage challenge sync pairs. Good luck if you're doing that. Until then, see you in the next video. Rawr!